Okay, guys, this is the download of the day, daily download. It's sort of like, what do they have? I see, I got the wrong. The daily download, what the, I don't know. This is a daily thing. So here's a daily download. I'm putting in the chat, and it's bit.ly, and then Lesko Legal Help, all in small letters, okay? bit.ly, Lesko Legal Help, all in small letters. I'm doing this really because, Trump's going crazy in town, okay? And he just wakes up in the morning, well, let's stop this today. Well, he stopped the USAID, and that's not going to work out well, I don't think, for him. Everything he does involving the money that Congress did, see, he just does it. He doesn't ask anybody. He does it and see what happens, That's the way he works. And then someone takes it to the court, and he has to stop. And everything that had anything to do with money so far, he had to stop. So if you're worried about your grant not being available or whatever, I mean, you may see a cloud of dust as he passes by and locks the door, and then there'll be another cloud of dust. So hang in there to do that. But more importantly, you look for options too. In other words, you don't trust on anything. You don't trust on anything. The grant coming, even if it would be or not coming, you don't. You look for more sources of help. That's what you always have to do. And that's right. Now, I just saw today, he closed down. He didn't really close down. He told the people not to answer the phones at consumerfinance.gov. Consumerfinance.gov is a wonderful source. If somebody messes with your money, you could contact them, and they're closed today, and they said all week. I don't know how that long. If it lasts a couple of days, it'll probably be a long time. But it all is the court system, and they usually just overturn them and get the people working again. Because, see, the White House apparently is not allowed to mess with any money that the Congress appropriated. See, this is why we have three branches of government that keep an eye on each other. And so he just says, who cares what anybody else says? I'm the boss, and the new sheriff in town, he's going to quit. So if you need help like that, if somebody messes with your money or anything like that, remember there are more places. I mean, and consumerfinance.gov has a wonderful complaint system. They investigate within 2 weeks, and so you have the government checking on anybody like your accountant and your bank and all these kinds of places that mess with your money. But there's another source for the same thing. See, there's 100 sources. Now, I found over 100 organizations in every state that will help you fight to get your money back, okay? So, so you forget the federal government. The state also has a redundancy. It's just like rent. If you put rent and go in and ask for rent help, and you find one program, but that's not enough. If they say no, then what do? What you do is you go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and put in rent, and you'll find 70 organizations that will help you pay your rent. Your grant to help pay your utility bills. Where I live, you put in your zip code, and you'll get 114 organizations that help you pay your utility bills. Man, if you're looking for help to fix up your house, you put in home repair, and I get in my thing 147 organizations that will help you with home repair. So let's look at report for help with legal problems, okay? Somebody messes you over, and particularly a fat cat, a bank, an insurance company, a healthcare company, your lawyer, anyway. I'm gonna go through the list. Now, I have a list here that you could download right away for free. Not gonna charge you a penny. You don't have to join Lesko Help. And you download this list for every state. So this is the website. You go to bit/then Lesko Legal Help. Lesko Legal Help, all small letters. I put it in caps because it's easier to read. But they're all small letters. Lesko Legal Help. And you get a complete listing of 50 reports, one for every state, how to get free legal help to kick ass when you mistreated. You can't afford a lawyer. Lawyers are $200-300 an hour. What are you going to do? No, you get somebody more powerful than a lawyer. These people enforce the law. It's like cops for everything. There's a cop for everything. This is how our system's set up, right or wrong. But you, as a consumer, have wonderful value here because you don't have to hire an attorney. And you get these attorneys from the government. Attorneys are more powerful. The government can put companies out of business. So more people are worried about somebody from the government than they are about any lawyer, because their lawyers are more probably know how to fight this better than your lawyer. So don't mess with lawyers. Get the regulatory agencies. They're stronger. These are the same people who brought you Desert Storm in the Second World War. That will go out and kick ass for you. But you have to know about it, and it's easy. Let's go through some of these things, because it's so important. Okay, here's the report. Here's a report for California. Okay, the first thing. Okay, get free legal assistance from any state. Okay, any state. And they have free legal help. And you contact, I have the links right there to do that. Okay, how about justice and your money back from a bad insurance company? Your insurance company messing you over? Okay, every state has a cop for the insurance company that don't mess up consumers. Now you file a complaint there, and I have the listing, how to do it and everything, and you file that paperwork. See, bureaucrats run on paperwork. You got to send paperwork. You just don't call up and you think, your lawyers will do that because they'll charge you a hell of a lot. The bureaucrats need paperwork. Okay, so you fill out the form and they go investigate it. See, if you're right or wrong, they don't care. They got to investigate because there may be something there. So you set those wheels in motion, and that bureaucrat's coming after that company for you. Even if it's a big, insurance company. Yeah, and they have more power. See what happened? You're probably trying to get $1,000 from somebody or what like that. The insurance company, they're as big as the government, and they know that it costs them $1,000 just to talk to the government. That's how bureaucracies work. So it's cheaper to pay you off. See, that's why you get power in the system. That's right. You don't have to be a rich fat cat and hire a lawyer $500 an hour or whatever the heck they charge nowadays. No, you get it for free. This government agency will go out. It's like the IRS. Yeah, I put the IRS onto somebody. I got my money so quick you wouldn't believe it. Because they were a nonprofit organization. And nonprofit organizations have to be approved by the IRS. So when the IRS got a copy of my complaint about this nonprofit not paying me, man, I got the money so quick. It was a major head spin. That's why you have. It didn't cost me a nickel. It cost me a few minutes or whatever to fill out a form and send it in. Okay, we talked about, what was that first one? Insurance company? Utility company, right? They're pissing you off all the time, right? It doesn't have to be that way. Every state has a cop for utility companies that treat customers badly. So you want to go there. It's just like if your neighbor hits you. You want to go to the police department and tell them. Well, if the utility hits you, you go to the utility commission. And that's in every state. Okay, how about a bad bank? Right. Well, consumer finance is supposed to do that too. But they closed their doors. And that's what Trump did, I think, yesterday or today. He just said, hey, the consumer finance company's not going to answer their phones for a week. They're just trying to get rid of that thing, because what happens is they regulate payday loans. Consumer finance are trying to get rid of payday loans. So the financial services industry is, next to IT, is the biggest industry in our company. And they would love to get rid of the consumer finance. They'd love to charge 1,000% interest or whatever these people charge. Yeah, I mean, they charge 400% or 500% interest. It's nothing. And so they have a big lobby to try to get rid of that thing. And they're going to fight. And they have a right to. Why not? Okay, so money back from a bad bank. Okay, again, there's a bank regulatory agency. You want to find the office in your government, in your state government, that regulates it. You don't have to mess with Washington. You want the state office to regulate. Okay, how about a lawyer? Okay, your lawyer pisses you off. It takes your money and doesn't do anything. You have a place to complain and get that. And see, a lawyer doesn't want bad information about him in the lawyer whatever it is, the lawyer regulatory agency, no, because that's going to make him look bad. He won't get the big clients that he wants because they'll look there and say, hey, you don't treat people nicely. Yeah. So you have it all documented. That's what's cool about it. You could document things and let other people know. And that's what I think is a moral obligation for us. If somebody mistreats us, to get that information in the public domain so other people know and can protect themselves. It doesn't always work, but man, it's worth trying. Here's another one. A bad real estate person, okay? You get screwed on a real estate bill. Here's where you go, because they give licenses for people to sell real estate. So if they have too many complaints or something, they're going to lose their license. Then they lose all their money. That's what I mean. You have more power over a real estate agent than anything else. Not a lawyer. Don't hire a lawyer. The people that give a license to operate, that's more powerful than anything else. And that's who you want to know about. That's who you want to contact. Screw the lawyers, man. They're just going to make a lot of money, whether you win or lose, right? Okay, just from a bad accountant. That's right. So your accountant, they're regulated too. So if they mess up your tax forms or whatever, or they take so long to finish, whatever the issue is, you have a right to go to this office in your state capital and complain. And then it goes in their file, and they get a notice about their complaint, and they have to be careful, because if the accountant steps on something wrong, they lose their license and can't be an accountant anymore. So that's why it becomes easier to pay you off. So get that power back in your system. You have that power. Don't let the fat cats use it all because they could afford lawyers. No, you got somebody on your side that's more powerful than a lawyer, okay? I can put them out of business, okay? Also, justice from any professional company or organization. This includes like mechanics even, hospitals, nurses, all these things that are regulated. See, find out in your state, and I tell you how to do that here, all the regulatory agencies that regulate professionals, like even drafting or architects and all that, they're all regulated. So find out if that person who messed you over is regulated, and you file a complaint at your state capital, the regulatory agency, okay? Consumer protection, okay? You're a consumer business, your local store or whatever messes you over, they have agencies that'll come out and investigate, okay? So you contact them. Even online, they investigate, okay? All that is available. So anybody messes you over in a store or online or anything, you file a complaint. Because you're certainly not going to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars, filing hiring lawyers. No, you don't have to. And it's more powerful, to hire, to get the government involved than it is to hire an attorney. They have to work for you. They don't take a deposit or anything, a finder's fee. Okay. And then here's a link. You want to use the USA.gov/consumer complaints. USA.gov/consumer complaints. That's a national office there. And then your state consumer agency. Here's another interesting, bill collectors. Bill collectors have to follow laws, and they don't, because if they follow laws, you'll never pay them. They know that. So they have to beat on you, call you up in the middle of the night or whatever, but there are laws saying they can't do any of that stuff. And you could get $1,000 from the bill collector for not following the laws. So find out what the laws are and actually go to the FTC and look at debt collection. Okay, FTC debt collection. I have the link here. Every state will have this, so you don't have to write anything down here. Just download that full report and download that free report. Here it is, bit.ly, and then Lesko Legal Help. Lesko Legal Help. Okay, all small letters, okay? Lesko Legal Help, small letters. And download that state-by-state report. Got 50 free reports on there. You get all these sources of free legal help to fight anybody without a lawyer. And get legal help that's more powerful than any lawyer you could handle, pay, or anybody pays, okay? Get free answers to all your legal questions. Yeah, there's always legal answer hotlines that you can get at the state level. Free legal help for veterans. There's always a place for that. VA.gov/OGC legal service ASB. Well, they'll be in there. So there's free legal help for veterans, free legal help for anybody with disabilities, okay? That's available for anybody. So you feel you've been wronged as a disability, there's free legal help. People come out and fight for you for free. Now, that's a pretty good deal, I think, you know. You don't have to swallow it, you know, and pretend it. I'm just not notified of a bankruptcy rollout. I was not notified. Attorney of any claim from, but did not inform me. Well, you know, I would apply to the state office of that regulates the attorney, because that's bad, okay? And you got messed up. That's somebody who wrote somehow. They didn't get a piece of paper from the attorney, okay? Also, free attorneys to get justice, okay? Pro bono legal help, that's available. And I have a link for every state, so every state is directed, okay? Hey, how about if you feel unfairly treated in the workplace, okay? The government will come out and investigate, okay? Anything like that, that's available. And there's the complaint process, how to do that. Okay, or if your boss is not paying you right, what they do, a lot of bosses now, and the government takes them to court and has gotten a lot of money for people who should have got paid a time and a half and they weren't, or they were guaranteed wages that they shouldn't take. So it's a wage, what do you call it? They steal your wages. You know, they say it's legal, but it's not. So if you think that's a problem, you call this agency and file a complaint. Have them make sure. Okay, how about your doctor, hospital, and healthcare provider? If they don't treat you right, okay, you have a place to complain about that. That's right. You don't have to put up with anything in this country, and you don't have to hire a lawyer to get satisfaction. You have so many ways to get satisfaction. You know? So that's why when Trump, you know, does something or somebody else does something for you, man, okay, you go complain and find other sources. Like the, you know, what we're talking about here now is that he closed down the consumer finance or consumerfinance.gov, and he said for a week. And these are the people that help you fight your bank and anybody else in the financial services industry for free, and they're very successful at it. They've gotten billions and billions and billions back from consumers. So of course, the financial services industry don't want them around. So Trump's trying to get rid of them, and they're doing everything, but they can't. It's illegal. But he tries it any illegal, and I'll see you in court. He's got a lot of money. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's what you want to know about. Okay, filing a complaint to doctor, hospital, healthcare. Right, your hospital message over. You're going to do that a lot. Here's where to do it, and it shows you who to complain to. And I mean, they may not, you know, call tomorrow and fix it, but you have to do this to get justice into the system. Otherwise, they keep getting away from it. So it's not so much for you; it's for other people, you know, that you're protecting by taking the time, filing a complaint, so other people know about it. Now it's in the Ethernet that other people will know they're not good people. Okay, and to be careful. How about legal help for survivors? There's free legal help for seniors every state, a national program. So if you're a senior, and that's available. If you're not, you can Elder Care Locator. Go to the Elder Care Locator or your local area office on aging. But again, go to this report, download this report, and you get all these phone numbers and links to get it. And it won't ask you for money. Also, it shows you how to crowdfund. Go crowdfunding if you need a base on lawyers, because there's special websites just for crowdfunding to pay legal fees. Okay, how about legal fair wages and family leave? You know, hey, we have laws that make sure that people have family leave, make sure people have fair wages, okay? And there's offices that will enforce that for you. Fair wages and family leave. Okay, $30,000 grant and a personal assistance if you're a victim of crime. That's right, Crime Victim Assistance Program. If you were hurt in a crime, okay, somebody got mugged or something, somebody in your house or whatever, particularly physical, mental, or whatever, sexual harassment, you could get money from the government to pay for damages. And that is called Crime Victims Assistance. It's in every state. And again, this list here is that. Justice for seniors who've been a victim of fraud. That's right. So there's a program there that will help you get your money back and do all that. How about this? Make $5,000 turning in a tax cheat. Actually, if you think somebody's cheating on their taxes, you could get, you could do it anonymously, turn them in, and you get 30% of what the IRS collects. Man, that's maybe a nice little business there, isn't it? 30% of what the IRS collects. How do you report suspected tax fraud activity, right? Okay, now here's something really important. Want free legal help. Okay, I go to Find Help, F-I-N-D help.org, okay, and put in your zip code. Mine is 20009. Okay, put that in, and then I put legal. So I need legal help. Okay, guess how many sources of free legal help is in Find Help for my zip code? Guess how many sources of free legal help is in Find Help in my zip code? 261 organizations. I don't know if there's that many lawyers here. Oh, I'm in Washington. Yeah, there's a shitload of lawyers in Washington. But here's all kinds of legal help for free. You know, legal assistance for survivors of sexual exploitation, multi-language legal help hotline. You know, legal assistance for disability, legal assistance services program for the neighborhoods. Got 259 organizations. Cancer Legal Resource Center, wow. Immigration legal services, it's all free. It's all free. Legal services, immigration, Medicaid legal services, free. Prescription and legal participation in legal proceedings. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like they're going to help you. All kinds of legal service for immigrants, Columbus Community Legal Service, Children Legal Services. Gosh, I mean, all free. You know, that's why you're going to go to Google and, you know, if you have a phone, you have a lawyer. Yeah, you have a lawyer, it's going to cost you money. You don't want that lawyer. You want to get the free ones first. Okay, now here's a very important office that is in every state. It's called the Commission on Women, your state commission on women. This is very important because it deals with women's issues or maybe anything, you know, child support, any kind of women's thing. They have a special office that helps you with your rights as a woman. Now, there's another thing, yeah, the California Commission on Women, every state has an office there. Okay, nursing home ombudsman, you want help with the nursing home, there's free legal help if someone's messing around with your nursing home, okay? Elder abuse, free help there, okay? Domestic violence, lots of free help there. Okay, I have a special section on there, domestic violence, okay? And if you don't have, you could also go to the National Domestic Violence Hotline to find local programs, and that's www.thehotline.org. Thehotline.org. Okay, lots of family violence prevention and services. All this stuff is free. So if you need legal help, don't hire a lawyer, get it free first. If you have money, you want to hire a lawyer, more power to you. But so many people don't, and that's the problem. They go around not getting justice in the largest democracy in the world. So far, we may be slipping. But go here, download that report, all 50 states of all the free legal help to fight the government even. See, the government has other offices that will fight the government to you. And that's bit.ly, and then Lesko Legal Help. That's all small letters. Lesko Legal Help, okay? And that's bit.ly, okay? So you want to fight anything, or if Trump messes you over and doesn't give you the money, then you, see, this is showing you, okay, here's a legal thing. So you don't have a source because Trump closed the door on this legal help. That's only one. I just showed you what, probably about 400 or 500 other sources that do the same thing, right? So that's only one. See, it's like that for money too, with grants. One doesn't show. There's hundreds of other sources that are doing the same thing. That's what you have to realize. We got a big goddamn country here doing all kinds of stuff that nobody knows about. And it's not in Google, because Google is just for people who want to buy things. None of the stuff I talk about ever charge you money, and that's not in Google. So you can't use Google. You got to go to .gov or .org, so you don't spend money. Okay, I got something coming up soon, a podcast. So I got to run over there. Sorry, Lesko Help members, thank you for being there. Remember, see on top there about my free report on free legal. Okay, John, hi, thanks to see you again. Craig, I need some info, intellectual property rights. Yeah, go and if it's for a business kind of related, then you go to americassbdc.org. Make an appointment. They help you with that for free, okay? americassbdc.org. Okay, make an appointment. Thank you, Dave. Okay, that was a good point. Okay, David. Okay, let me go, guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you. And remember, let's go help. 12,000 people helping each other get government grants. Man, I think that's cool, but I'm biased, so don't trust me. Talk to you soon.